Okay, next up is everybody's, or I guess I should say every woman's favorite king of the chick flicks, Matthew McConaughey in Ghosts of Girlfriends Past. And yes, you guessed it, it is another chick flick. Anyway, McConaughey plays Connor, who is a photographer for Vanity Fair and is pretty much a dog if there ever was one when it comes to the women. So I basically know what this movie is right off the front. It's the dog misses the only girl he ever loved and thinks he can change his ways to be with her, thinks being with her will change his ways, whatever. I have to admit though, this is one of the more intriguing characters McConaughey has played in quite some time. I couldn't help but laugh out loud at the one scene where he breaks up simultaneously with three women. Connor's brother Paul, played by Breckin Meyer of Road Trip fame, pretty much doing his best typecast performance that will plague him forever. And oh yeah, his character's about to get married, and his brother makes it clear that he's attending the wedding in protest. Nice to see McConaughey is playing a character that's supposed to be unlikable in a film from the get-go. Now, at the wedding is Jenny, played by the very likable and usually really good Jennifer Garner, who gives strength to an underwhelmingly written character. She was Connor's first love and the one he should be with. Figured out the ending yet? If not, I guess you've never seen a Matthew McConaughey film, or you live in a cave, or both. Michael Douglas does very well here as the long and dead Uncle Wayne, who appears in ghost form playing a spirit guide to Connor, and he must come to terms with his past so he can regret what he lost, and yada 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 yada. The fact is, the concept here is actually very original and fresh, despite my seemingly dismissing of it. But yet, nothing seems to lead anywhere that lends any substance that can help this movie in any way. I actually found myself laughing out loud more than I expected to, but there were times in between those laughs I felt as if once again I was going through the motions like every other movie I've seen with Matthew McConaughey lately. Fact is, McConaughey's character is a dog. He's unlikable, and if I'm going to root for a player in the film, and by the end, make him rootable. Give him some depth. Make me believe this guy really wants this girl back and really wants to change his ways, and there are reasons why, and he regrets the road he didn't take. A prime example of that is Nicolas Cage's role in Family Man, which came out some years back. While Cage wasn't what you call a player in that film, you could tell he enjoyed the benefits of the bachelor lifestyle and was generally someone who wasn't very likable at the beginning of that film. But by the end of the film, you wanted him to be happy and have that life that he could have had forever. And you wanted him to go back and make that decision again, even though we know he can't. Now, to a point, that's what this movie at least tried to do. But I just found McConaughey standing there all gooey-eyed for the camera, occasionally overselling a situation. I would have even liked it if they'd made him a bit more like Alfie of the 2004 remake of the Michael Caine classic, which starred Jude Law in a tremendous performance as a very unlikable slimeball who can't have the girl he wants. All because of his own lifestyle is holding him back as well. In addition to Douglas, I really liked Lacey Chabert as Sandra, the doomed bride to be, and she does very well with the lackluster role she is given. And really has a natural kind of charisma to her, which I like because she very much showed that in her role in as Gretchen in Mean Girls. I give this movie points for trying and the fact that it was light years better than Matthew's previous flick, Fool's Gold. The man does have talent, I'm not refuting that. But if this is how he can forever make a living, so be it, I guess. Let it be. But I think he's capable of a whole lot more. So for a few big laughs and an original story, I'm not going to be too harsh on this film, but it still only gets 2 stars out of 5.